Hey guys, Casual Chrono here. I'm just kind of playing around with my win team a little bit and thought I'd try, let's try Chaos Ogre. I think I read that he has a barrier, so I'm hoping Sesta can break through it. I think for the first turn, since my team took some damage, I'm going to blow the AF bar, basically so that Soira can stack up a reduction of power on the Chaos Ogre. So let's see, anything else important? No, let's just try it. Little Twin Blade Wolf. Should have 3 stacks now of power reduction. Hoping he doesn't do anything severely painful. Well, the team lived. That's always a good sign. Oh, the team kind of lived. Alright, so Soira's at 9,000 health, which is nice. 3 stacks there, good. I guess I will try another Twin Blade Wolf and see what happened. Looks like he still has pain and poison, so I'll use Dragon Assault to keep chewing away at that barrier, so maybe the others can start attacking. And I guess I'll put up another type of resistance just in case. Her Foice and Seer should still be up. There's no reason to... Well, I guess I could... it's just one single attack, so it'd be 1 barrier pierce, but we'll just go with Elemental Guard for now. See what happens, so... Alright. Looks like he's really mad about something. He prepares for one last attack. Is he going to do that attack, or is that the next turn? Alright. So it's my final round of Twin Blade Wolf. He's preparing for last attack. I just don't know who's going to go first. So, does he still have pain and poison? Yes, he does. I'm going to buff the team. All that should still be up. He still has a reduction of power. I'll just redirect everything to Soira just in case, and Sesta will Twin Blade Wolf and see what happens. Looks like Sesta's going to go first. And that's that then. Okay, that was a lot easier than I was thinking. Yay. Alright, let's take a look at the team, as always. Suzette has the Elpis Spear, Time Restored Bangle and Power Badge, Grasta Wise, 2 Power of Poisons, and 1 Power of Gale for 40%. The poisons not upgraded. Sesta has the Elpis Dagger, the Ring of Might, which helps when she has max health, and the Vitality Badge, which also helps when she has max health, but that curse was constantly doing damage to her, so she was not often at max health. As far as her grasta, she has Power of Agony with Bullseye, Power of Pain with MP Consumption, and Power of Pain with Adversity, which there was only 1 monster, so the adversity did not help at all in this fight. Yipha, Her grasta basically just gave her regen and some resistances. Her gear was speed and MP consumption oriented and a speed badge. I know a lot of people put spirit on Yipha, but for these quick battles, I didn't really see that as a necessity. And Soira, she has the prismatic pick for the critical rating and speed, and then all the rest of her gear gives her luck to some degree because her defense is luck oriented. Grasta wise, she has 3 grasta that each give 300 health, and they are all upgraded with the 300 HP ore. So she gets a total of 1800 health and a regen based on the grasta choices. Back row characters, Azami. She's leveling up her innocence, not that she ever fought, so her gear actually really doesn't matter. The grasta she was equipped with improves damage for katana users when at max health, which, as I mentioned, Sesta was not at max health several times because of the curse. This one probably helped more. When Sesta was below 80% health, she did extra damage because of this grasta. And then Power of Gale improved wind type attacks by 30% for all katana users. So that's what Azami was holding. Uquaji was in the background just doing Uquaji stuff, healing every turn and giving everyone 15% extra resistances. And for sidekick, I had Tetra and no sub sidekick. Tetra's not maxed out and has the time sprout equipped. So that is the Warped Ogre hard mode featuring Sesta. Alright guys, so I am going to attempt the Chaos Ogre hard mode with a different wind team, just to vary it up a little bit. We're going to see how this goes. The carryover from the first team are just Sesta and Soira. And this time I have Garam and I have Sevyn included. So for the first round, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to blow the AF bar. Garam is going to inflict pain and reduce the monster's power. And he's basically just going to blast his attacks. So I'll start off with his third ability, second if I think about it, and then first. She is going to Starving Wolf a few times, then Twin Blade Wolf. Sevyn is going to Monsoon, followed by a Rampage Gale, and we'll just spam that. And she's going to Foy Sincere and Floor Breeze. So basically, everyone's. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1. Just spam her first ability. 2 and 1, and 2 and 1. So 3, 1, 2, 2. Might not get the Twin Blade Wolf off in time. Yep, I did. Not quite sure if I hit everything I was intending to, but... Alright. She who cast Foy Sincere. He will... Let's reduce physical resistance by 15%. She's, of course, going to Twin Blade Wolf again. And he's going to just attack, I think. So I think I was able to get off both of those.
the voiceless.
Alright, we need to move Soira back into the front line. He's going to... Let's see, he still has pain. So I guess we'll Rampage Gale again. She'll use her last Twin Blade Wolf. And he's going to improve type resistance and do the rage thing.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
And we made the ogre very, very mad. Soira's back. Now Sevyn can use Monsoon to deploy Wind King stance. So I can put back Wind King stance, but I can't awaken it. So he has 16 stacks of his barrier, so I need to attack him at least 16 times. So basically, I think for this last round, since I have the AF bar, I'm going to spam all of their attacks as much as possible. Floor Breeze, he's going to cast Monsoon once, and then Gale. Sesta is going to do Starving Wolf. And he is going to do his Iroa Thessaly. And hopefully I'll be able to whittle out down the stacks so that I can actually start doing damage this turn. So let's see what happens. There's the Wind King stance. 3 stacks to go. Alright, now I can start doing damage. Working a Voice Sincere just in case I can't do it. But it looks like I was able to. Barely, but a victory is a victory. So, how did the team composition change this time? I still had Sesta and I still had Soira. And so those two were kind of required. Okay. I still had Azami, but I didn't use her at all. She was simply a grasta holder, and it was the same 3 grasta as before. So as long as you have a katana user that is a wind user, and those grasta, this could be anyone. It doesn't have to be Azami. I swapped out Uquaji for Curio because a lot of people don't have Uquaji. He was not equipped with anything, and he only had 1 single grasta. He improved... Let's go back to that. He improved every katana user's health by 300. So Sesta had 300 extra health thanks to Curio. That was the only thing he did. Technically, you could have had 1 katana user, and since Sesta was rarely at max health, you probably could have swapped out this one for the grasta that Curio had. So let's look at the main team. I did still have the sidekick of Tetra. The healing there helped a lot. Okay. I used Garam this time, who basically just had store-bought gear. Plasma Spear, Plasma Bangle, and he had a lot of health thanks to an HP 2000 badge from Toto's Theater World. Grasta-wise, he basically had Grasta that improved his health. So he had 900 extra health from Grasta, and that was it. Sesta, I downgraded her. Instead of using the Elpis dagger, since a lot of people don't have that, Sesta was using Miyake's katana, which has a chance to inflict pain and gives a little bit of strength boost when the enemy is in pain. I still had the Ring of Might equipped because I really didn't have anything better to use, and she wasn't at max health a lot anyway, so the Ring of Might really could have been anything. And for her badge, I chose to give her an extra 1000 health, and I sacrificed some damage as a result. Basically, the goal was to keep Sesta alive, and I noticed from the previous fight that she was taking 2,000, even 3,000 damage per turn, so I wanted to have a lot higher of health. Her grasta is still the same as before, so 3 powers of pain, 1 with bullseye, 1 with MP, and 1 with adversity. Sevyn just had store-bought gear, plasma rod, plasma ring, HP MP badge. I did not bother with any grasta for him aside from his Valor Chant grasta. Sevyn was there simply to survive, hence the HP badge. And the 2 skills that I cared about, Rampage Gale, which basically improved critical damage for everyone, for all weapon type users. So Rampage Gale was buffing Sesta, and Monsoon was there to deploy Wind King stance and to inflict pain. So those were really the only 2 abilities I used. I used Wind Cutter once, which Wind Cutter decreases physical resistance by 15%. Don't think it was that helpful for this fight, but hey, anything that improves damage improves damage. And Soira was equipped the same as before. So she still had the same grasta, she still had the same weapons. So if you don't have Yipha, if you don't have Suzette, as long as you have all the grasta, if you don't have the Elpis dagger, this fight is not impossible. The main things that you needed were Sesta, and I did find Soira to be pretty helpful with basically more for her floor breeze than her tanking, the ability to reduce his power basically by 90%, which helped with a lot of the damage that he was doing. So if you have another character that's able to reduce his power that much, that character might work in the place of Soira. And I did find Tetra to be helpful. If you don't have Tetra but do have Uquaji, you could swap out Curio for Uquaji and still get your healing in. If you don't have either, this fight is probably going to be a little more difficult. I do also want to point out that I have not upgraded really anything here, so I don't have any real boosts or anything like that. Just the infernal crossbow and the rest stop. So that didn't really factor into the fight at all. So there's 2 different ways to kill the ogre on hard mode, and the main requirements were to have Sesta, most likely to have Soira, and to have some additional form of healing. So you probably could have swapped out one of the main frontline characters with a healer, as long as they were a wind character as well. So hope this helps. Casual Chrono, signing out.